YouTubers. And to start off, all my new subscribers, thank you for subscribing and not being too bothered, obviously, with me not updating anything in over 2 months. But thank you. I think I had 84 subscribers, I think, when I last checked. So thank you to each and every one of you for subscribing and caring if you do. It's nice to see that the hit rate on my videos gone up a bit, and not too much happy about all hate that's been going on. Also, one reason why I haven't been updating, not that I would be like, but it's been a little uninspiring, and it's taken some of my time to verbally answer these people that seem to have some hidden agenda, some personal problem with me. I don't know these people, but I'm sorry if I offend you by existing. I'm sorry. Too bad. There's people in the world that we're not gonna like. We can all just, or we could all just love each other and be happy with it. But yeah. So yeah. Thanks to subscribers, and I'm sorry about being slow with updating, but there's been a lot going on. So now onto the storm of news, or whatever, like downfall of news. If there's any questions, comments, send them to me. I'll answer them, because I'll just go over this real fast. I've still been dancing 5 times a week, so that's a lot of time taken from everything else, but I love it and it's awesome. And like I said, mentioned maybe, I'm not sure because I don't remember, but yeah, we are going to the Finnish Championships, so there's a lot of practicing going on. Finnish Championships of street dance, that is. Also took up kickboxing here after the New Year's, which is rough, like really awesome workout and awesome just in general. I haven't been that many times because I was sick a bit, so, but yeah, going strong on that. Also, I got this workplace practice thing. It's not actual work, because I'm not getting salary, I'm like getting paid. Yeah, it's not, but it's like, it's work experience and I'm doing job. It's at a clothes store. So I am smiling at people every day and telling them that if they need help, they can ask me, even though I'm just only been there like 2 weeks, so I'm not 100% sure about what to do always when they want help. I can't, for example, use the cash register yet, but getting there. Yeah, that wasn't very precise and tiny piece of information. There was a lot about that, but yeah. So other things, I went to see the doctor to get all the papers I need for my, well, not all the papers I need, but some of the papers I need to get my gender changed on my driver's license and all official papers everywhere, like on my school records, so that I could apply for a new school finally. But it's dragging out a bit, so it looks like I have to go talk to somebody about how to apply to schools under the wrong gender or something, because otherwise I'll have to wait another year. About that, I'll update on that if I get anywhere with it. What else? I started stretching this ear. I'm sure you can see it. It's just a 6mm, this one. I only just started, but I'm not going to stretch it very big. I'll probably stop at like 8 or 10 maybe, because I would like for it to actually go back. I'm testing it a bit, you know. I stretched it to 4mm and I took it out, and it went back really fast, faster than I expected it to. So I'm positive about being able to stretch it a bit bigger and like put in a plug. And it still, when I take it out, it will go back to normal, because I don't want this big. I'm not gonna like stretch it to this big. Don't want a big hole in my ear. But yeah. So what else? I started seeing this modeling coach. She's an awesome person. She's an ex-model, and she has her own model agency and stuff. So she was, I met her like twice, and the first time was just information and whatever. So I've actually had one meeting with her and one lesson of learning how to be a model or whatever. So, but she's awesome, and I have to talk to her about being trans and whatever, because I want to be like because she's so awesome and open and whatever, and I think I just called her awesome 3 times in a row. But yeah, she's a nice person, and I feel like I want to be open to her about stuff like that. So because she's so open-minded anyway, I just feel like I want to put it out there, so that it doesn't come like a shock or a big surprise somewhere later on, because that's not nice. What else? Yeah, about that girl who's in love with me. Still have not talked to her still, so working up my guts to do that. It's not so much about guts, I think. It's just I just need to say something, like, because like I told some friend concerning some whole other matter, is there's no such thing as the perfect moment. Waiting around for the perfect moment is just gonna end up with you waiting around. Last advice from me to you, number 1 today. Also, randomest video ever, I feel like this is going to be, but today is February 26th, so I am, anybody else do the maths, but I am 1 year and a bit over 2 months. 2 months, 10 days, 2 months, 9 days, if you want to be precise, on T, and 2-ish, 3.5 months post-op, something like that. I'll show my chest like in the end of the video, like I've done before. So, yeah. And about tea, I'm still on that crappy gel that I didn't like too much. I still don't like it too much. It's been putting me back in like the midst of puberty again, and like 3rd time, it's not that fun. I mean, first time, you know what I'm talking about, was horrible because it was strong. It was strong. 2nd time was exciting, a bit annoying at times, like with mood swings and whatever, but exciting. 3rd time, it's not so fun anymore. It's like, when am I getting out of this? But yeah, I think it might have something to do with it being like more unleveled, the hormones or something, because well, I don't know why it's like that, but it's like that. So, yeah, still waiting to get back on testosterone, which I have heard is coming back in April. So, still a couple of months waiting on that. But, yeah. That's pretty much it. I thought I had like a long list of things to say, but I don't. Yeah, I talked about everything, I think. Testosterone, surgery, or post-surgery things, and yeah. Yeah, so I'll show you my chest and be done with it for today. If there's anything, comment, ask me. I feel like this was not maybe the most informative video after such a long pause, but I did tell you about pretty much everything. By the way, I said in that newsletter thing, the update, that my grandmother died, and I'm very sad about it, and it's horrible because she was my most loved relative, but I'm not going to talk about it in my videos, just because, okay, I decided I won't, and it's no use for me, and you didn't know her, so it's no use for you either. So, yeah, that about that. I'm going to show you my chest now. And I just realized I put on like 2 shirts for no good reason whatsoever. But I have been using the tapes, and then I got annoyed at them for, working out and everything. They were just coming off, and it was, but I'm still have some of them, and now I'm gonna use them. But I bought this this oil from the local supermarket, whatever. That's supposedly it's for scars. It's not supposedly it's for scars. So I've been using that for the last 3-4 days. So I'm testing that, and I'll try to combine them or something just to get the best result. I don't know, but it's supposedly supposed to help. Yeah, so this is what it looks like. they had faded, and this is still the worst part. I think, like the most uneven and the biggest part of the scar. Nipples have come. Random video, I know it, but I got this back. I just realized how long ago it was I made the video, last video. I got one of these again because when I went to doctors to fix the paperwork, I also went to the surgery part of the hospital, which is a whole other hospital, but never mind. And about my issues with my nipples and stuff. So they said it wasn't fluid buildup, that it was just swollen, and that I could use the best for like till next time I see them in 6 months or something. And I was like, okay, but then they were like, no, you can just use it for a month and check if it's helping, and if it goes back, use it again, and some off and on relationship with the vest. But it has helped. I feel like it gets my chest a bit numb. It's not really that tight, so I don't get why. But yeah, so it helps with the looks at least. The nipples look better, and they're not as swollen, and nothing else is swollen. So, but I was talking about the scars. So here is this one part, which is faded really, really good, and it's like a couple of millimeters. So way exciting, but this part is like almost invisible already. And the doctor, when I went to talk about my chest and my fear of being fluid buildup, which wasn't, but not the doctor, it was the nurse or someone. She's like, oh, those are gonna just disappear. I'm like, okay, that's very positive to be something. Well, so supposedly somebody promised me that my scars are gonna turn invisible. But yeah, they're looking good. The nipples are looking good at the moment. This one still is the issue one because it looks good directly after I take off the vest. Then it starts swelling up a bit, so I'm trying to wear the vest. But like you saw, it goes very high up here. So at work, I tend not to use it because it's a bit hard to hide. You need a really tight t-shirt, and I have only like maybe 5 of those, and they're a bit they were already going away out of my closet because they're annoying because they're so tight. But yeah, but I wear it every night at least, and I try to put it on after I come home. And I've stopped wearing the other vest that I wear to practice because it's really, really yucky. So, but other than that, I'm wearing the vest. And if you're wondering, I keep doing that because there was an issue. There was it looked swollen here and whatever, the scar, and there was like this bubble. That's maybe not the best description, but it's like a bubble sort of. And when I went, I was a bit worried about it, and I went to the shower and I was drying myself, and when I touched it with the towel, it erupted. So it sounds like a volcano. Volcano. Yeah, whatever. So yeah, so there came some blood and some other gooey stuff out of it, and I went to the nurse station, health care center, whatever it is called in English, but and had a nurse look at it. She was like, it's okay, it might be a stitch that's coming out, that's hasn't melted on the inside, and now it looks a lot better. I won't take off this thing because but it's just a tiny, it's nothing anymore. It looked a bit scary and horrible in the beginning, but it's nothing. It's okay. It's healing up just fine. So, yeah, this is probably gonna be a long video after all. Random fact number 17 or something. I found my camera that I lost. It was in a bag hiding from me. Evil camera. But I chose to film this on my phone anyways because the sound is so much better, even though the picture quality is crappier. So, but I chose sound. So if you have opinions about that, I could start using my camera again if anybody feels like, or if everybody feels like that's the better alternative, I'll go with that. So if you feel, just comment about that too if you want. And yeah, so I can do this again. I'm not saying I'm no muscle man. I haven't been working out that much, but And that camera is way up high again because it's better. So let's see if my stomach comes into view. Yeah. Now I'm ending this very random and very long video. So I'll be back and it won't take 2 months.